17th of January is the focus on today's episode on this day in history. So, first, by establishing the Supreme Military Council in Lagos on January 17th, Major General Imrosi essentially put the constitution on hold. Later on, other ethnic groups in the nation dubbed this terrible occurrence as Igbo coup due to a series of coincidences that contributed to the misinterpretation. Secondly, in Nigeria and Ghana, the expression Ghana must go is also well known. History shows that in 1983, an executive order issued by the president led to the deportation of Ghanaians from Nigeria. Now, a concern that Ghanaians were stealing jobs from Nigeria led to the deportation, actually. Now, another theory holds that Ghanaians revenged by deporting a significant number of Nigerian migrants by Kofi Abrefu-Bosua, the country's prime minister from 1969 to 1972. So I think Ghana retaliated by also deporting a large number of Nigerians who were in their country in order to revenge what Nigerians did to them earlier in the previous year. Michael Jackson, the legend continues, was heard on CBS TV this day in history. Now, this day, January 17th, was the first NFL championship game in the modern era. And also, this day in history, Marvin Gaye sang at the fifth Super Bowl. In 1998, with our 15th studio album, Let's Talk About Love, Celine Dion reached the top spot on the US Billboard 200 charts. Did you know that on this day, January 17th, year 2000, all 50 states of America celebrated Martin Luther King Jr. National Holiday for the first time in history? Born on this day in history are 1942, January 17th, American professional boxer Muhammad Ali was born in Louisville, Kentucky. Benjamin Franklin, one of the American nation's founding father, was born in Boston on January 17, 1706. He worked as an inventor, a scientist, and a writer. And in 1964, 17th January, Michelle Obama, a queen, was born this day in history. Today is said to be Kid Inventors Day. Children are the inventor of some of the most amazing things. For instance, Frank Epperson, then 11 years old, invented popsicle, and Braille, then 15 years old too. It's Kid Inventors Day today, so why not inspire your kids to make something amazing, Let them make something amazing. Not every child would be, I'm not saying a child should not be academically fit, but then every child has their weak point and their strong point, So every child has their weak point, strong point. Develop their strong point and, help them to develop their weak point, but then don't make them feel less of themselves, So today, inspire your kid to make something amazing. Benjamin Franklin Day takes place on 17th January each year as a way of honoring the birthday of one of the founding fathers of the United States, Benjamin Franklin. He was born on January 17, 1706, and is known for his contribution to the field of science, literature, and politics. Besides his famous experiment with the electricity, is known for having played a significant role in drafting of the U.S. Constitution and Declaration of Independence. He has been the face on the $100 bill since 1914, when the note was introduced. Today, on National Classy Day, we celebrate those who are graced with the ability to live their lives with class, passion, and who are driven to share it with others. Although the purpose of the National Classy Day is to honor stylish individuals in general, it is especially observed on the birthday of Betty White. Yes, Betty White, one of the most stylish women of the 20th century, born in 1922. So, to celebrate National Classy Day, make someone smile. You really don't know what the next person is going through, Girls especially. Girls have problems. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. I'm sorry, that word is actually, let's be realistic. Just because you see your fellow counterparts, I'm going to drop English soon, you know me. Once you see your fellow counterpart all dressed up and looking tap, instead of appreciating with comments, you have finished the person with your eyeballing the person with envy, hate. Someone you don't know. Within you, you have finished the person with abuse. Ricky Lokosi, Poshiri. That is not classy at all. It's not classy. You see someone who has talent more than you can't humble yourself and learn from the person. You think bone straight hair means being classy, cementing your face with layer of pancake, but then you're smelly and bitter on the inside. In case you don't know, you're already into witchcraft. The remaining thing is for you to be flying. So being classy goes beyond physical looks. It's attitudinal and it's a virtue. So give someone a compliment on their talent, ability, or achievements to remind them of their goodness. Encourage someone to strive for their ambition. That's all we have for you today in This Day in History. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for updates.